Hi, today I'd like to show you how to make a gasket. So what I've got here is some bulk gasket paper. You want to make sure that whatever you choose is going to be suitable for the application for what you're doing. So whether it's for coolant or oil, just make sure you select the right type of paper and the right gauge too. There's all different thicknesses. You can buy it in big rolls or smaller sheets, whatever suits you. So this is an old trick I was taught, and I think it's worth passing on. It's for relatively simple gasket repair type operations. So this is just a thermostat housing. So can't get much more basic than this housing to replace a gasket or make a gasket for. Now in the majority of cases, you're going to be able to just buy a gasket. But there's always that rare occasion when you can't get one when you need it. So what I'm going to do, so I've already cut off a smaller piece of the gasket material. I've got some 3M super weather strip adhesive here, and it's just a contact cement. And I'm going to just put the housing on there, press it on, take it off. Okay. Just give this a few seconds to set up. Now, one way you can make a gasket is you can use a pen, right? Trace this out, use some scissors, use a hole punch. But the way I'm going to try and do this for you today, the way I'm going to show you, is I'm going to use a ball peen hammer. So you might be wondering, how can you make a gasket with a ball peen hammer? Well, it might work better than you think. Now, I don't know that I'd recommend doing this with a component that was really delicate, like a carburetor or something, but for something like this, hammer can work quite well. Now this ball peen hammer may be a little bit bigger than what I would like, but it's the only one I've got, so I'm just going to use this as it sits. I've got the vise set up here, so it's just going to support the housing a little bit. And what I want to do is I'm just going to go around the perimeter of the housing, and you will start to see fairly quickly how the shape starts to emerge. And you can see how hard I'm striking this. It's pretty lightly. Okay. That's that part done. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the hole out of the center. So what I'm going to do is I've got my knife here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a slot in the center of this, just so that as it's cutting, it's relieving some of the tension. So if I start bringing in the center and dishing it in too much, it'll start to really withdraw it from these edges. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to, nice and carefully, around the edge. Okay, got that part done. Now we just have the holes. Now this is the part where it'd be nice to maybe have a ball peen hammer that's a little bit smaller. And there you have it. So it's one thing, the reason I like this method over doing the pen and the cutting and the scissors is, you know what, that is 100% accurate. It's going to fit perfectly, and it's real easy. It didn't take me very long to do that. Okay.